Okay, just making sure my dirty pile of clothes over there isn't seen on the camera in the corner. And luckily it's not, so avoiding that. Hi everybody, my name is Brooke and thanks for stopping by. Today I am doing the Writing Rituals tag, and this is a tag created by Kim Chance and Mandy Lynn. They had done two separate videos but kind of collaborated together on this idea. So I will go ahead and put their videos down below, and the lovely Natalia Lee had tagged me for this video, and I will also be putting her link in the description box below so that way you can see what her take on this was. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. So question number one is, when do you write? And I am actually lucky enough to get off at 4 o'clock on the weekdays, so every time that I get off of work, I come straight home and I will write. And that's usually from about 4:15 to 6:15. Because then I start to get hungry, and so I have to focus on food, and so I'll take a break and watch a funny show, or I'll watch Gilmore Girls or X-Files. Wow, those are very two different subjects of television watching, but no, I'll just take a break and eat, and then after I'm done, then I'll go back to writing, and I have to be at my desk whenever I'm getting serious writing done. Otherwise, I'm on the couch and I'm in my lazy girl mode, and lazy girl Brooke does not get stuff done. I do a lot of writing on the weekends as well. I'll definitely try and plan out, like, okay, I might be going out with friends this night, so try and get some writing done before going out, or just try and focus on not do anything for a day and really focus on my book. Question number two is, how do you seclude yourself from the outside world? Now, I'm lucky enough to live on my own. I don't have any kids. I don't live with a boyfriend or anything like that. But other than having my TV to distract me every now and then right over there, I do a really good job of getting to seclude myself from writing. I do sometimes need to put my phone on airplane mode because, you know, the occasional YouTube notification or Twitter notification, Facebook, whatever, it gets annoying because then it's like, oh, well, so-and-so did this, I need to check it out real quick, only for a second, and then you get into the wormhole that is social media and get distracted, and it's really hard to pull yourself out of there. I also have been wanting to go to Barnes & Noble. For some reason, being in a public place like that and being able to write in like a coffee shop type of setting or something, for some reason that helps my mind focus. I used to do it a lot whenever I had my crappy Acer laptop, but that laptop's battery sucked, so I didn't really get to stay as long as I would have wanted to at the coffee shop at Barnes & Noble to work, because it was just annoying to always have to have my battery dying, or you always had to have a plug-in. But now I think I will definitely try and do that in the future to help me focus, because having, for some reason, a place where other people are working on their laptops, it makes me really want to work and focus on what I'm working on my laptop, which is of course my book. Question number three is, how do you review what you wrote the previous day? I actually have a really big problem of going back and reading what I just wrote, and I will edit what I just wrote as soon as I'm done writing that paragraph or sentence or whatever, because I just like to have a cleaner set of a chapter before moving on. It's like one of my biggest pet peeves as a writer to like continue on whenever I know what I just wrote was really bad and not clean whatsoever. So I really have a big problem of reading what I just wrote as soon as I wrote it. And I do hope that NaNoWriMo this November will help me kind of get past that really bad flaw of me as a writer, because I know it's so hard to get a book complete if you have that issue of always reading what you just wrote, and because you always will edit and you will always nitpick, and it's just so hard to move on and move past that. And hopefully I will get over that flaw and will conquer the battle of reading what I just wrote. So yeah, NaNoWriMo, please help me out, help me get over this, because it's really hurting me. Number four is, what song do you go to when you're feeling uninspired? I'm not a writer who goes for songs with lyrics in them. I'm a writer who definitely goes for the movie soundtracks. I love listening to movie soundtracks. They definitely help you get in the mood of what you're writing. If it's an intense scene, you can go to usually an action type of movie and listen to one of their scores. Or if it's a really scary scene, then there's lots of, like, James Newton Howard does lots of M. Night Shyamalan movies that he'll compose for, and he has lots of great scores, like The The Village is so good. Look him up on The Village. Is one of my favorite soundtracks ever. My favorite go-to song for feeling inspired, I feel like, is Rey's theme from the Force Awakens soundtrack. That theme is so just like, oh, I just can't explain it. I'm just gonna play it for you, hold on. Okay, I hope you can hear this. I'm playing it on my laptop. Does it sound like Christmas? It kind of does, and I don't care. I just like that song. It just is really pretty, and it just kind of has a nice kick to it where it's just a gentle melody, but also just like almost empowering at the same time. And so that's definitely my go-to. I'm just wanting inspiration. I don't care what I'm listening to type thing, except I do care because I really like this song piece. So anyway, go-to song right there that I just played for you. And I know I'm a Star Wars nerd. I'm sorry. Number 5 is what do you do? Oh crap, I need to read it. Number 5 is what do you always do when you're struggling with writer's block? I'll usually get out a sheet of paper and I'll write down kind of options or scenarios that I could do to try and help me get through whatever situation I'm having problems with. So I'll write down, this is scenario number 1, and then after I'm writing that out, then I'll say scenario number 2, write that out, kind of working through it that way just kind of helps me work out the problem. I'll also, like, if I am just not getting through the situation whatsoever, I'll go ahead and research. If I'm needing to do any upcoming research on my project, because usually I do, because I usually write about, I have to sneeze. Is it gone? On. In my past as a writer, I have written a time travel book, and so definite research on historical fiction type of stuff really helped me kind of spring in some ideas from doing research. And at the moment, I'm doing a paranormal historical fiction piece where I'm needing to do some research that takes place in the 1920s. Even though I'm not writing at the time, doing something that helps contribute to my book in the long run will make me feel better about taking a pause at the moment, because normally I'll go ahead and go back to it a couple hours later, or I'll go back to it the next day, and so I'll work out the problem later, but I'm still at the moment still contributing to my book in some way, so that makes me feel better at least. Number 6 is what tools do you use when writing? I'll use my Spotify account. I love having music to write to. Sometimes I don't always need it, but it definitely helps get your creative juices flowing for whenever you're writing a tense scene or a scary scene or a romantic scene. You need to kind of have a nice little theme background music going for you. A tool I want to start using is candles. I want to start lighting a candle whenever I write. If there's for some reason a time when I just don't feel like writing and I'm just like, I want to write, but I just don't feel like I'm in the mood. That way, maybe I can start lighting a candle, and then smelling a candle in the room will be like, oh, hey, you know what? I think I could write right now. That's a definite tool I want to use in the future to kind of help me get back into writing mode. So that will be coming my way here soon. I need a trip to Bath & Body Works to go ahead and get some candles, especially fall candles. I love fall smells, so I need to go do that soon. Okay, so number 8 is how do you fuel yourself during a writing session? Having a drink that has some flavor will kind of make me not want to snack, so having something with flavor is really good. I have an empty bottle of Gatorade right now because I drink it while I write, so I need to get some more. I also do that, what is it called? Clear American. This stuff's really good. And it's just kind of nice flavored water. I think it has 0 calories. What is it? Let's check it out. 0 sugars, 0 calories, and 0 sodium. So I like this stuff. It tastes really good. Kind of gives me a treat while I'm writing without wanting me to snack on stuff. And number 9 is how do you know when you're done writing? If I get distracted, I will definitely stop writing, which is a lot. I feel like I have ADD. It's never been confirmed. I think I have it. I really do. I like to write till I drop a lot of the times. Usually that's when I'm on my couch. This dreaded couch, I'm telling you, it just makes me want to fall asleep. Either be lazy or fall asleep. That's what it does to you. Actually, whenever I was still living at home, I was falling asleep on the couch in the front room of my house, and my dad thought it was really funny of how I was positioned. So he took a picture of me as I was asleep with my laptop weirdly on my lap. So I'll try and put a picture of that around here. I'm not sure what I'll do, but no, it was just really funny because I just like wrote till I dropped, and I feel like I still do that now, where if I'm on my couch or in my bed writing, that's a lot of the times whenever I stop writing is because I just got too sleepy. Sleep, it gets me. Okay, so that was the writing rituals tag. Thank you so much, Natalia Lee, for tagging me in that. Oh my gosh, that was so nice to hear my name whenever you were saying the people who you were going to tag. I'm such a new YouTuber, so that was really nice to already somewhat be included in the writing community, so thank you for that. Like I said, I'm such a new YouTuber where I feel like if I tagged anyone, I don't know if they would even do it. So instead of tagging individual people, I'm just gonna tag all of you writers out there. If you feel like you wanna talk about what your writing traditions or rituals are, then go ahead and feel free to do this tag and try and let me know about it, because I'd like to see your take on this. I love watching people's tags like this whenever they're talking about what all they do when writing, so that would be great. And anyone watching this right now, what's your favorite writing ritual? I would love to hear what you have to say in the comment box below, and I would love to get a conversation going about it all. And thank you all so much for stopping by the Brook, and I hope to see you all next time.